Morning, everyone. Nothing like starting a fire. 62 degrees outside, sun's coming up. I don't know, can you see it there? It's there right behind my head. My head looks like the sun too, doesn't it? Big and round. Yeah, nothing like an early morning fire on a cool morning. Kind of get you going, you know, you can stand up close to the fire. You know, then when you get a little hot, you just back up from the fire. Just something mystical about a fire. You know, when I'm out here doing stuff here, you know, right behind the house and everything, every once in a while in these woods over here, I keep thinking that I see things move. It's like someone's walking across there, like from over there to over there. Really weird. I don't really see that effect anywhere else when I'm on the land. Like when I'm out riding around in the side-by-side or in the tractor. Anywhere else I don't see anything, but if I'm working out here with the tractor or riding the side-by-side, I keep thinking that I see things. I might have an explanation for that. I don't know if I really believe in such things, but hey, there's always a first time for everything. What I think it might be is a spirit or something. I don't know if it'd really be a ghost, but maybe a spirit's walking across there, just letting me know that it's there. And I kind of have a reason for why there might be a spirit over there. There is something. Well, kind of back over there on that far trail that leads me to think that something is buried there. It's kind of like a marker. Let's go take a drive over there and I'll show you what I mean. Let's get out of the side-by-side here. Okay, make sure no spider webs are here. We first bought this land, we, you know, driving around, walking around and everything, and we come across this. Around 20 years ago, they did some logging on this property. I wish I could have them come back through here and do some more logging, get some of this cleared out. But this item right here was here, and I thought, oh cool, one of the loggers cut across into this thing, and, you know, into this log. Then I got to thinking, oh wow, I bet someone buried a dog back here and they put this as the marker for it. That's all cool and everything, you know, that's what I've just kind of thought for the past years, like, hey, someone buried a dog there. But when I was cleaning up behind the shop, I don't know if you can see it over here or not. Well, I can see it through there. I doubt it'll show up here. So when I was cleaning up behind that shop, I saw this little tab of silverish metal, you know, so I reached down there and pulled it up out of the dirt. It's probably under 2 inches of dirt. And I pulled it up and I found this. Now, what is this thing? It's a marker for a grave, for a baby. And I thought, wow, that's pretty sad. Someone who's lived here at one time had an infant die. And that is sad. Well, then the other day I saw this thing in my shop and I was like, you know, did they really bury that baby? Or did they bury it out here? And they use that as a marker. That could explain why I see a ghost out here. I mean, that's been a few years ago, so it could be a grown-up ghost by now. So do we dig it up and see if anything? No, I'm not, no, I'm not gonna do that. The only thing that makes me think, you know, hey, why would they bury a human body out here? And this doesn't mark the grave of a dog or a cat, you know, someone's pet. It's because there's a cross engraved on this. You wouldn't put a cross on a grave marker for an animal. The cross was never designed or meant for animals. It's for humans. So I really don't know. Just kind of odd that this thing is here. I don't know if I ever move it or not. I think it's kind of neat. It's one of the weird things that I've found out here. There's other weird stuff, stranger things than this, but well, I thought I'd just let you know, hey, I do see things walking over here in this section of the woods. So I don't know. Is there a ghost out here or not? Could be. It's always dark out here, even when the sun's up for the most part. I don't know, is there anything out here? Well, I don't know, he hasn't caused no problems, but we do have other problems. So let me go show you that. So what kind of problems we got going on around here? Theft. Probably in a 10-mile area. A lot of stuff's been stolen late at night, you know, stuff like that. Bad people. Had a local guy that I never met the other day pull up in the driveway introduced himself. He was just letting me know that this theft stuff is going on around here. Down around the curve, you know, down there where the flooded road is, there's a field off there that some what he calls nefarious people are setting up camp. He said, you know, they're moving in these sheds and everything down there and living in them. And some of the theft going around here that is being caught by cameras is showing vehicles that are parked down there in this area. I don't know if any arrests have been made or anything, but he told me that this happens every, you know, about every 3 years. Group of people move in down there and just things start getting stolen. And he stopped to let me know, hey, he's seen me here, you know, he's seen what I have, you know, my side-by-side, my tractor, hey, even my riding lawnmower. And he's just letting me know to make sure I have these things locked up. Well, I always do have these things locked up when I'm not here. I always have my side-by-side with me. I take it back to Arkansas because I can use it down there. But I do leave the tractor up here and the riding lawnmower. But the riding lawnmower is kept in a shed, but I do keep my John Deere outside. But it is locked up. It's cabled and chained, and it's in a hard place to, even if you wanted to try to jump start it or anything, it'd be too much work to get the thing stolen. And as we all know, people who steal things don't like to do a lot of work. So I got talking to my wife saying, hey, you know, I do have that one security camera up here. It's only aimed at the front door of my shop. That way when I look at it, you know, I check it each morning, then a couple times a day. You know, hey, if those doors are open, someone's broke into it. So I went and bought some cameras. They had good reviews. They're Blink. They're tied in with Amazon. Hold on a minute. Someone's coming down the road. Or maybe not. Nope. My neighbor across the street in his tractor. Okay, well, back to the cameras. They're Blink cameras. They're tied in with Amazon, but I didn't get them from Amazon. I bought them at Best Buy. But they're a pretty easy setup. I have one here on the front porch. It has a decent view. If anybody tries to come up and get into my front door, hey, I'm gonna be able to see them. Then I have another one set up for the driveway. It doesn't get all the way out to the driveway, but it gets out pretty far. I've triggered it out, I don't know, probably about a third of the way down the driveway. And if you pull into my driveway and you trigger that camera, you're too far in my driveway. But I got it set up to do that, so I get a good view of kind of the front yard and everything here. Let's walk back over here. Sun's really coming up now. Then I got another camera right there, and it aims down here, and that's where I park my tractor. It fits just in between the shop and the house. I always keep saying I wish I would have added another couple feet in between here, because that way I could get on and off the tractor a lot easier. Or now I'm glad that I didn't do that. It fits in there with probably about 6 inches on each side. It's a pain in the butt for me to get it chained up and everything, so that'll probably deter someone from trying to steal it. Now they might tear it up and get mad and everything, but hey, at least they won't steal the tractor, because there's no room to move around to try to even hotwire the thing. And I do have stuff in the shop. I don't know if it's going to show up or not, but I mean, I got my golf cart in there, the riding lawnmower goes in there, I got tools and everything, so need to keep track of that. And another added security is these 2x4s right here. But how are 2x4s going to help me? With this back door. This back door is real easy to break into. I put a piece of wood across it on the inside to keep it locked, but I'm going to take those 2x4s, I'm going to wedge them in between the door, and there's a back wall in there. So if they want to try to break this in, they're going to have to really do some work to get in there. Well, I need to get my day started. Got that fire going out there. Didn't see any ghosts, but I need to get some weed eating done, maybe remow my front yard. It has regrown since I mowed it here 3 days ago. But get it looking kind of presentable. It looked pretty bad. I mean, my house looked abandoned. I would have thought there'd been people squatting. Yeah, that guy down there told me that his wife's grandmother's house, here a couple months ago, they went in to check things out and there was like children's toys all over it. Had some squatters that were living in that thing. Yep, and with my grass so high here, I'm surprised I didn't have any here. It looked bad. Some of this grass out here is probably 3 foot high. This place did look abandoned when I pulled up, but it looks a lot better now. I got it mowed down, but I need to remow it. I got to get some weed eating done, and that's kind of my game plan today. I got looking on Google Maps, the other day, and I noticed that down this road, if I follow it and hit another road and go down, that there's a park down there. At least it's labeled that way on Google, that it's a park. And I thought, So I kind of did satellite view and everything of it, and looks like there might be an old building there or something. So when I get all this yard work done, I might go down there and see what's there. I can't really think it's something that's maintained and mowed and everything, but hey, you never can tell. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Well, I'll catch you all later. Well, hey everyone, let's go down to that park. Looked it up on the map again, just see what I can find. I'll get back to you when I get there, or unless I see something interesting on the way. This is pretty cool. Sidewalk up to an old home. Probably a cellar right back there. Little barn. Pretty cool. But we got to get back up this hill. Okay, I got to get on the highway here for just a little section. Make sure no cars are coming on my lane. Hey, we made it. Didn't get pulled over by any cops either. Well, apparently this is the park. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to get out in this or not. Well, it's a park and it looks like there's an old building right there. Or an old shack or something. And there's no trespassing and no hunting. Well, crud. Well, we'll continue down the road and see what else is down here. Well, we made it back home. The park was a bust. I thought it would be better than that. I thought it might just be something that, you know, some local person, you know, goes in there and keeps mowed and something so you can see some stuff. But I'm not walking up and all that. But I did see some interesting stuff down there. I'll probably try to get back there and maybe get some video of it the next time I'm up here. I saw some places that when it really rains, I definitely want to go check out. Be some massive flooding there. That'd be fun to look at. And when it comes to flooding, I like it. For some odd reason. Maybe because I'm an Aquarius. I don't know. Well, Mocha's down here. I forgot to bring water for her. So I need to get her some water. And I guess I'll finish up this video now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. See ya!